Good morning from Quebec. Quebec City, Quebec, to be specific. As you can see, it looks nice now, but don't let that deceive you. The weather forecast is calling for thunderstorm risk starting at 11. Our destination is about 2.5 hours away, so we're only going it's like about 160 kilometers to the national park called Mauricie. Again, part of our Take Small Bites campaign, because there's just risks of thunderstorms every day from now into the foreseeable future. And we did a little bit of research last night about the safety of motorcycling in thunderstorms, and the basic punchline was, it's not. Don't do it. So that made us a little more paranoid than we already were. So we got off to an early start now. It's 9:19. We're on the road. And yeah, we're trying to beat that thunderstorm. Hopefully get into an authentic. Maybe I can produce some episodes today, because we're probably going to have a lot of time to kill in a tent while there's a thunderstorm on. So be it. So, it is now almost 11 a.m. We still have over an hour, well, not over an hour, just under an hour to ride to get to our destination. And the rain, she is coming. We knew it was coming. So soon I stopped just a ways back. We'd gone through a bit of rain, and then there was a bit of a break, and so we stopped and just had a really quick coffee from a local Mauricie that was there. Met some cool people, by the way, a couple from New Orleans who are learning to organically farm, and they've been volunteering in a farm in Nova Scotia, now a farm here in Quebec, and they basically work for free, but they learn everything the farmer does while they're working there, and they hope to bring that back with them to Louisiana. Should have got a picture with them. But anyway, great couple, nice little chat. They offered to make us a coffee, even though they didn't really have coffee in the market per se. We picked up a box of Annie's craft dinner kind of thing. That'll be our supper tonight. And we battened down all the hatches because we knew we were going to be coming into more rain, and as you see, we kind of are, although it started and now it seems to have backed off. So we're going to have, we still got 51k left to go. This says about 46 minutes in the saddle. We do hope to stop and have some lunch on the way, because the Annie's is all we got after that. Well, other than our breakfast fixings, of course, which are always with us. We'll never starve to death. I'm gonna clean you off, or try to clean you off if I can. There we go. Pretty cool little town here. Alright, backlit as we are. We are actually inside a car wash right now. Thanks to the fine people at Arnois. Gas station. We were just sort of pulling over to get out of the rain, and the guy immediately said, just pull into the car wash bay. And so we're here in the car wash bay. I'll turn around in a second to show you. Waiting out the storm, we've managed to find some egg salad sandwich. So we're going to have a little bit of egg salad sandwich while we're waiting. And yeah, just wait this out for a little bit. We're about how far away?
About 58k from the Mauricie.
From the Mauricie.
National Park.
So if we have to hang out to here for a little bit, no big deal. We'll let the rain subside a little bit. We'll probably top off our gas, since they were so nice to us as well. And then be back on our way when the weather allows. So, hey, this is adventuring in the rain. Alright, I can't piece with the sandwich. I sort of did. Alrighty, we're back on the road. Continuing on our way to Mauricie. We're now less than 30 minutes away. 29k. And after a pretty heavy downpour, when it started to downpour, we got looking seriously for restaurants in the town we're in, and we pulled into one pizzeria. It doesn't open until like 1:30, which is an hour from now. We pulled into another restaurant that seems to be closed for renovations, and by then it was coming down. And so we just pulled to a gas station for a little bit of shelter, and the moment we kind of pulled in there, the guy popped out of the gas station and motioned for us to pull our bikes into his car wash bay, which was amazing. So we went into the car wash bay, went into his store, bought a sandwich, some nuts, some cheese curds, and we had a sandwich during the really worst of the rain, and before long it started clearing up. Now look at it again now, dry roads, flies are up, another dry spell. And so this is what we're kind of doing, is attacking the dry spells and then hiding when the rain gets heavy. But we are still kind of attacking the dry spells because Sue did a weather update while we were in the car wash bay, and it said extreme thunderstorm warnings, or I don't know if it was extreme. I might have added that in my mind. But anyway, for the next 3 to 4 hours, there's warnings of thunderstorms. And again, we haven't heard a hint of that yet. So we would like to hopefully get to the national park and hopefully be in an authentic if those thunderstorms are coming our way. So we found a nice little pizzeria. It's kind of fun because the waitress couldn't speak English, and actually another gentleman, when we walked in, was struck by our outfits and started speaking to us in French. And I know enough to say je peux parler seulement un peu de français, which means I can only speak a little bit of French. But he said he could understand English a little bit, and then between the two of us we had a little bit of a chat about going across Canada, and he was quite impressed. He thought that was very cool, and that was fun, just to do the language gap thing. Now we ended up with leftover pizza, so our supper plans have changed. Our supper plans are now leftover pizza. The craft dinner will wait. We're back on our way to Mauricie. The weather's still cooperating. It's still predicting some nastiness, although on the last look it looks like the real nastiness is going to happen after 5 now. And it's just 1:41, so that gives us plenty of time to get to the campsite. Kind of a cool area. I don't know where we are, but was a dog. It's a funny thing when you're following this GPS, you just never know where you're going to end up and what you're going to see. And you do get a variety. Because of the no highway, we do end up with these little sort of through the town rides, which I really like. I like to get a sense of the town. Like, look at the stonework on this one right here. Wow, but that's been there a while. And just the whole feel, again, all these balconies. The French love their balconies over the roadways, very common. You know, almost has that New Orleans-y vibe, which apparently isn't French at all in the French Quarter. It's Spanish. But I think of it as French, and it kind of looks that way here. Yeah, and I love when we go through the downtown like this, the old downtown. These old parts of our city have, you know, often been there for 150 years. And you just kind of see how time has layered new things on top of a very old structure. It's kind of cool. Whoa, check that out. Whoa. It's kind of interesting. According to our GPS, we're about 16k from Mauricie. But one of the turns it told us to go left on, there was a sign saying to go right for La Mauricie, and the mileage was about the same as what our mileage is, so we're assuming that there's two different ways. We're sticking with the GPS for now. Look at that circular staircase up to the deck. That's kind of cool. So we have arrived in La Mauricie. We are here. There's our humble abode for the evening. Notice we added extra lightning protection on the top there. We've been carrying this little extra tarp around this whole trip, and given that we know it's gonna rain today, we thought, let's just throw the tarp on top too and see if we can keep the tent a little drier. We'll see. It does seem we got a break in the rain. We got a chance to set everything up, and that's really cool. And there are some hiking trails. It's a hike to the hiking trails. So we're gonna kind of do that now, explore the campground a little bit. Look for the hiking trails, maybe do some hiking. Looks like there might be a little bit of rain off and on between now and 9. The real rain is going to start after that, so we have a bit of time to hike, I think. Hey. Anything to add?
Nope. Then we sleep.
Then we sleep. So what do you think about camping in the rain?
Oh, it's a blast.
I swear, it did not stop raining. Last night we spent a chunk of it in a sort of washroom, I guess, facility over to the right of us that had a dry area with yeah, sinks and tables and stuff. And so we hung out in there till almost 9. I produced another episode. It was about the only thing I could do. Eventually got into our tent, and it just did not stop raining. And to make matters even better, my air mattress has a leak, so it kept... It's been fun. And when we woke up this morning, it showed that it wasn't going to stop raining all morning either. So, you know, we knew we were going to reach that point where it was time to pack up a wet tent, and that's what we're doing this morning. So much fun.